It feels like the whole world is moving forward, except you. You look around and see friends landing better jobs, traveling, building relationships, growing. And you? It feels like you're stuck in the same place while everyone else moves ahead, as if they received a secret life manual that never made it to you. The weight of comparison becomes crushing. Doubt starts eating away at you. Am I the problem? Am I destined to never move forward? Nietzsche would say that this feeling is not a punishment, but an invitation, a call to transform your relationship with life and its struggles. And the key to this lies in a concept few truly understand: Amor Fati, the love for one's own fate. Most people spend their lives resisting hardship, believing that suffering is an obstacle to success. But Nietzsche saw things differently. He argued that struggle is not just unavoidable, it is essential. Instead of cursing your difficulties, Amor Fati teaches you to embrace them, to see every setback, every failure, every disappointment not as an enemy, but as fuel. Imagine if, instead of fighting against your circumstances, you accepted them fully and used them as a foundation for growth. What if the very things you see as holding you back were actually shaping you into something stronger? Nietzsche believed that greatness is forged in adversity. He saw challenges not as barriers, but as opportunities to cultivate resilience. If you were never tested, how would you know your strength? Amor Fati is not about passive acceptance. It is about transformation. Every rejection, every failure, every moment of doubt is raw material for growth. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "How can this make me better?" The fire that burns you today can be the same fire that forges you into something unbreakable. One of the biggest traps in life is comparison. When you measure yourself against others, you forget that no two paths are the same. Nietzsche reminds us that true strength comes from embracing your own unique struggles, not from chasing someone else's success. What if your journey, no matter how slow or difficult, is exactly what you need? Amor Fati means accepting your pace, your challenges, your story. The moment you stop resisting and start owning your path, you reclaim your power. The only person you should compete with is the person you were yesterday. Society often defines success by external achievements, money, status, recognition. But Nietzsche challenges us to redefine success on our own terms. What if success isn't about reaching a final destination, but about how you face life itself? Amor Fati urges you to see everything, even struggles, as part of your personal victory. True fulfillment comes from owning your experiences and growing through them. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, forging a path that is yours alone. Pain is not the enemy. It is the raw force that can either break you or make you stronger. Nietzsche believed that suffering is not something to escape, but something to use. The more you resist it, the more it controls you. But if you embrace it, it becomes a source of strength. Instead of wishing away hardships, ask, "How can this make me wiser, more resilient?" Every setback is a lesson, every hardship a stepping stone. The moment you stop fighting against pain and start learning from it, you turn suffering into power. Life is unpredictable. No matter how much you plan, things will not always go your way. But Nietzsche offers a liberating idea. Instead of resenting the unexpected, learn to love it. Amor Fati is not just about acceptance. It is about embracing every twist and turn with open arms. What if, instead of seeing obstacles as unfair, you saw them as necessary? What if every challenge was exactly what you needed to evolve? When you stop wishing for a different life and start fully embracing your own, you unlock a new kind of freedom, one that no setback could take away from you. You are not falling behind. You are not lost. You are on your own path, shaped by every experience, every struggle, every triumph. Nietzsche's Amor Fati is not about resigning yourself to fate. It is about choosing to love your journey, no matter how unpredictable it may be. Embrace your story exactly as it is. See every hardship as a lesson, every challenge as fuel for growth. The moment you stop resisting life and start owning it, You realize something powerful. You were never meant to follow someone else's path. You were always meant to create your own. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to embrace Amor Fati, let me know in the comments. What challenge in your life will you start seeing as fuel for growth?